Today we have for you the Culebra by Villager. It has a Sumatran wrapper. The filler is Brazilian. A binder is unknown and it originates in Europe. Today's selection is a 6.5 by 24. As you can see, it's 3 cigars wrapped together. It either comes no tip or with a tip, and it comes mild and medium strength. But I'll let the old fart tell you about it. Take it away, Billy. And thank you for that. Wait a minute. Did he call me an old fart at the end? Did you call me an old fart? Why? Never mind. It's tough to get good help these days, I'm telling you. Okay, all right. Thank you. Welcome back to my channel. Appreciate it. Just as the young upstart said earlier, this is the cigar we're doing. The Villager Culebra. That's how I pronounce it. That's not the way I pronounce it. I apologize. That's it right there. You get a box of these. You get 2 boxes of 3 cigars wound together like this for about $10. And the wrapper is supposed to be Sumatra. It has the same smell. If you ever smell the Kentucky Fire Cured cigar, same type of woodsy, type of mesquite type of smell. The wrapper, I'm not too impressed with. It looks like some type of primitive rolling paper, actually. And in order to smoke it, you have to light all 3 on either side, which means I have to take the bands off. And I won't be able to light it with a match. But it's giving me really strong Kentucky Fire Cured vibes with the heavy mesquite, the heavy woodsy type of smell. Let's do a cold draw on it and see what we get. Yeah. Same cold draw. It tastes with the cold draw the same way it smells with that outdoorsy type of barbecue, mesquite, cedar. Very strong smell. It's gonna be interesting to light this one up. But before we do that, I was asked, since I do have a very small channel, how do I keep notes and how do I keep my things together? Well, I'm going to show you something, and this will probably help you guys if you're just starting out. I use this thing called a cigar tasting journal. Now, what this is, let me open it up for you. It just has, you can see that, well, here, let me do it this way because I've already enlarged it for you. And as you can see, it has a name, wrapper, filler, what you consider the notes are on it, your tasting flavor wheel, any notes you can put on the front and the back. And the good thing I like about this is you can actually put the cigar band right across there. Now, I generally use this, and since it's so small, what I did was I tore a sheet out of this book. Let me show you. And then I just took it to Staples or something, and I just enlarged it. So what I do now is I put it in a plastic sheet, and I put it in a notebook. And as you can see, I'm doing this one. I always keep my notes on the back. So I've got a notebook I put this in, and if I want to refer back to it, I can always do that. Just a little tip for you guys starting out, something to pass along. If you have any questions about it, send me something in the comments, send me an email, and I'll answer any questions that you have about it, okay? Back to the show. Now, I took off the first wrapper band and I'm taking off the second. And they said you can do this two ways. You can smoke all three, or you can take them apart and smoke them individually. I think what I'm going to do is just smoke one individually because, holding all three can be cumbersome and, it's not very appealing to me. But yeah, let me show you. Let me take one there. I'm not impressed with this. Let's do one. We've already started it. It's very fairly easy to light. Reminds me of oh, that has a distinct smell from the 70s, if you know what I mean. Hmm. It says medium to mild. Listen, this is taking me back to other days, back in the 70s, if you know what I mean. I would not smoke this out anywhere. I would definitely smoke this at home. It has an aroma of you see what this is? It's not an elbow, it's an elbow. I'm still getting those woodsy, cedar, earthy type of notes. This would be great. You got a barbecue. Um, I'm not impressed. Tell you what, I've wasted enough time. That I'm just gonna let me pick out something to smoke with this, and I'll be back. Okay. Okay, we are back. I don't even know why I took a break. This Culebra thin cigar. Look at any other first part of this comes in a set of three. What I'm getting off here is a very woodsy and extremely very floral note on it. It's not a bad cigar. It's just that they could have did something, but I'm not a fan of this. Maybe I should try another one, a different type, but I'm not a fan of the three twisty thing. It reminds me of another thing, the thin paper like, and it's just not. It's, it's not ringing home. It's not doing anything for me. Again, I'm sorry to say, it's just not working for me. So what I'm gonna do is light the other two up and smoke those as well. This is really taking me back to the 70s. If you're around that, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, it wasn't hard to find anything to go with this, so I went a completely different route. No hard whiskey. I'm going with this Jack Daniels Black Jack Cola. It's basically Jack Daniels and cola in a bottle. I figured something like this would go perfect with it because maybe like a hard whiskey or straight whiskey. I don't think it's strong enough for that. So I'm going with Jack Daniels and Coke, a Jack and Coke. Give it a shot. Oh, that never disappoints. Jack and Coke, basic, two ingredients, two things you know, two things you love. I'm gonna say I'm not a fan of this, and if you are, leave a comment below. But no, it's too extra. It would probably be a better cigar if they just took the time and just rolled it in one decent cigar. It's got good floral notes. It's got good woodsy type of earthy notes on it. But smoking it like this, no. I did that. I don't want to do it again. So with that, I'm gonna give this 2 stars. Actually, 1.5. I'm sorry. It's it's just not hitting anything with me. And with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and not waste any more of your time and sign off. But before I do that, here's a toast to your health, your well-being, success in the upcoming year, and may you all your blessings come true to you. Okay, I'm gonna end this. Thank you for joining me again. This villager Culebras, no. This would be the gag gift if you want to give it to somebody else, but I would not waste. I wouldn't waste money on this. No, don't do this. Don't do this. Yeah, I hate to say it, but just don't. If you want, I'll send it to you. DM me with an address. You can have this one. Okay. And with that, I'm gonna ask you very politely to subscribe to my channel, Kung Fu the notification, and Karate Chop that subscription. And I'll let you know when I do another video better than this one with a better cigar. So I'm gonna sign off, and I'm always gonna say this is Billy the All-Star saying, if you cannot be nice for the sake of the rest of us, could you just please be cool? Thank you.